Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarian Productions. We're back again with another board game accessory unboxing. In this episode, we're taking a look at our continued coverage of the Masters of the Universe, the board game from CMON. It's also known as Clash for Eternia. Very cool. Today, we're looking at the Battlefield Playmat and a set of the marble dice, because I didn't figure we wanted to do an entire video on just the dice itself. So we're bundling the dice and the playmat together. Here's the dice. We'll zoom in a little bit here in just a moment to take a look at those. I got the camera way up in the air to hopefully get the entirety of this playmat here. We'll see how well that goes. I don't really know what to expect here. So this was a part of the Kickstarter for Masters of the Universe, the board game. It came out in 2022 and was delivered in 2023. I got this a couple of weeks ago, just now getting around to actually doing the unboxing for it. So I am very excited about it. This playmat itself was listed as a Kickstarter exclusive, so you probably won't be able to pick this up in retail, which I guess is one of the reasons I wanted to cover this, so you can kind of see what it is. But yeah, it comes in this nice little package here. It has a very cool sticker on it right here. It just has the Masters of the Universe board game logo on it. It does say Battlefield Playmat. It's got a UPC code here and a cool QR code and the CMON sticker, and it says scratch the coding to check the authenticity. So I don't really know what that's about, but I guess maybe they've had some issues with people putting out products that are not authentic. I don't know, that's kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, it's essentially a cardboard box here. Nothing really special that stands out in my mind about it. It does have a couple of stickers holding it sealed, so we are going to just go ahead and cut the sticker on one side here, and then this pops out and the box unfolds like so, and then the playmat is just inside here. So let's yank this thing out here, and there is nothing else in the box, just the playmat itself. It's a big looking playmat. Let's throw this over here to the side, and let's roll it out here. I don't know how big this thing is, if it'll fit on this table I've got or not. It does, but just barely. So you can kind of see the size here. I got it upside down, of course. Put the dice to the side here and come back to those. It looks really nice here. It's got a nice feel to it. We'll try to zoom in a little bit here on it in just a second so you can kind of see a little bit more of the detail here. It does have the Masters of the Universe logo over here on the top. Clash for Eternia, very cool. We've got Grayskull here in the center. Very, very nice looking. Over on this side, we've got the controller deck. So, and your tracking and everything like that. So that is very cool looking. It is a nice material anyways. It's stitched on the sides here. I don't really know a whole lot about playmats, so I don't know what to tell you about it other than it feels nice and it looks cool. So there is one side. Let's flip it over to the second side. And we've got kind of the same layout here. We've got the dashboard kind of set up, tracker over on one side, and all the grids. The Masters of the Universe Clash for Eternia board game logo up here. And yeah, this is kind of the layout here. This is the standard side. The other side, the reverse side, is the Grayskull version. Pretty nice though. So how many of these hex patterny things are there? It looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that way. And then going up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 up that way. And it should be the same because they're kind of diagonal. You can't go straight up, but yeah, so I don't know if that information is helpful or not, but that's kind of what it is. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. Yeah, so the characters, so I've got a D&D miniature here for size comparison. They fit pretty much inside of the circle here with room to spare. Some of the characters are a little bit bigger, so the base should still fit on here. There's a couple of them that take up 2 spots, so still no issues with that whatsoever. Should be plenty of room for all the good stuff here. Let's pull the camera down if we can and kind of reposition a little bit. So bear with me while we adjust here. And we'll take a look at some of these details if we can. Alright, so here is basically straight on kind of ish. So you can see the texture on the mat itself looks really nice here. Let's see here. So let's turn it this way, I guess, and take a look here. So we've got your controller board here. I probably should have dusted my table a little bit better, but controller board. We've got the slots for all the things, the players, the knockout tracker, the escalation tracker. Then as we kind of go up here, we've got this awesome artwork here. I really like the colors on all of this stuff. Very nice. We've got this kind of saturated, deserty kind of terrain, and then the cool rocks here. Very, very much has that feel of the Eternia from the cartoons, so I do like that. And we'll just kind of roll this up a little bit here, and then here, we'll flip it this way. Up here we do have the Masters of the Universe logo on it. Looks very, very cool. Again, we got that cool like vegetation jungle feel going on there. Those cool purple rocks and everything. And if we flip it over here to this side, the Grayskull side, we've got this nice Castle Grayskull battle mat, which is pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Size-wise, it looks like they have done this to be the same size as the actual Grayskull plastic kit that you could purchase separately here, so I am really happy for that. So if you get this, you don't really need the castle. The castle looks cool, but I like the fact that we've got the playmat here for that. Yeah, the colors are really bold. I don't know how it's going to come across on the camera with the lighting and all that stuff, but in person, it's a really nice, vibrant color, even though the rocks and the terrain here are like desaturated-ish. It still has a nice color pop here. The green for the castle, you've got this cool like lava rocks here, casting cool shadows and light on the face of Grayskull. Very, very nice. And we've got the little places where they can stand just like on the actual castle itself. Very nice. Let's see. Let's try to move it over this way. I guess we can do it this way again. Let's go this way. It's got the same tracker board up here on this part. Everything looks the same here. You got your knockout counter, your controller player, your escalation chart. It's got the copyright 2022 Mattel right there. And as we just kind of roll this up, you can see, again, those nice, awesome looking rocks, terrain, all that good stuff. And we'll just kind of slide this up a little bit. There's the Castle Grayskull we've already seen. And then roll it up a little bit more. There's that Masters of the Universe Clash for Eternia board game logo right there. Again, that same rocky terrain and jungle vibe going on there. So, yeah, I am actually really liking this playmat. It looks cool. I'm really happy with this here. It pretty much mimics the original board on one side, and then we've got the Grayskull board on the other side, so that is always very cool. So yeah, that is the cool playmat. The other thing I wanted to just kind of showcase here was the extra dice that you could get. So these are marbled dice, and I guess we can zoom in a little bit closer here now that, well, if I didn't knock the camera off, we can get a little closer in here to get a little better taste of what's going on with this marbled dice here. All right. So the game itself came with, I think, 12 dice. They were a black base color, and then the actual, what do you call those? The pips themselves, whatever those things are, were in the gold color. So on the add-on pack here, we've got the reverse of that. We've got the gold marble color, and then the actual faces of the dice are in black. So very, very cool there, though. Where did my little thingy go here? Let's just slice this open and toss these out on the table. So we get 6 in this pack. I actually picked up 2 packs, but the idea, I think, was that if you did the all-in, you got a single extra pack, and then for whatever reason, I bought another single pack of the dice, so I got 2 packs, but the base game has enough to do whatever you need to, so these are just really just add-ons. But there, we rolled. Let's roll again. They roll like dice. I mean, I don't know what you want to see about that, but let's take a look at one of them in particular. So we've got this bullseye kind of face here. We've got the gray skull face. We've got another bullseye. We got the power sword, the bullseye, the gray skull. Flipping it this way, we've got a power sword, bullseye, a power sword, a bullseye. So lots of sword options. A few, looks like, so we got 3 swords, 2 bullseyes, and 1 gray skull. So that's the dice here. So pretty nice altogether. So yeah, that's kind of it. Since we're in here a little closer, let's take another look at this gray skull picture here, so you can kind of get that vibe there. That is really a cool picture right there of Castle Grayskull there. So anyways, this is the playmat for Masters of the Universe, the board game Clash for Eternia, and the marbled dice set. All in all, I think this is a really nice add-on, a little extra. Again, the dice I don't think are going to be sold separately either. I think these are Kickstarter exclusives as well, but dice are dice. So if you pick up the base game, you should have enough dice to do whatever you need to. The base game also comes with the non-playmat version of this side over here. So the plain version, and then the gray skull. This image and the board may be included in the Attack on Grayskull expansion set. That'll be coming up soon, so if you aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and check that out, and then you'll be notified of when we got new content coming out. But so yeah, that's pretty much it for this particular episode. I just wanted to kind of show you the actual playmat itself, so you can kind of see what it is, give you an idea of whether or not you want to try tracking it down or not. I'm really happy with it. The dice are just dice, so there's nothing really special about them. I mean, they are goldish marble color, but they're still just dice, so not too worried about getting extra dice on the secondary market, because you really won't need them. But the playmat, though, I really do like it. I think you'll be happy with it if you go out of your way to find it, if you did not back it on Kickstarter. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out for this episode here. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout for more awesome content coming down the pipeline. I'm going to try to do the rest of the expansions for the Masters of the Universe game. They should be stacking up right after this one. They'll probably be released within a day or so of each other if I have things done right. If not, once a week probably, but whatever, we'll see. They'll be popping up before too long here. But if you'd like to see anything in future episodes, drop a comment down below. Let me know what that is, and I'll see what I can do to get it out in front of y'all. And yeah, lastly, just kind of drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think of this playmat here. Are you digging this Grayskull design? What do you think about the overall kind of look of the board itself? Any other comments you want to know? Did you pick this game up? If so, how has your playthroughs been? I'm really anxious to get this onto the table, but I guess I gotta do the rest of the unboxings and then I'll get it into my own group rotation at some point. But and hopefully be able to drop some comments myself down below so that y'all know how the board game itself plays and how the playmat feels and everything in play. But yeah. So yeah, I'm done rambling for now. Thanks for watching. Come back anytime. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. And until next time, game on. I have the power! I'm gonna get that eventually here, but yeah.